Welcome back, children. The topic we are going to take today is Phylum Mollusca from class 11 chapter 4 Animal Kingdom. We have already done it till arthropods and about mollusca also. If you have not seen, please go through my first, second and third lecture जहाँ पर एक comparative discussion में I have already discussed a lot of characters of mollusca. So if you read that chapter, this will be very helpful. So those characters we are going to see in detail now. Right? So first about mollusca, I want to tell you one thing. They are the second largest phylum after arthropoda. If arthropoda is the largest phylum, then mollusca, they are the second largest phylum. Where are they found? Most of them are marine. Most of the arthropods, आप देखेंगे marine है, aquatic है. Some are freshwater also like snails, and snails are terrestrial also. They also come on the land and they stick on the walls, etc. So they are mostly marine, but some of them they may be terrestrial or freshwater inhabitants as well. Now, what about the body structure? If you look at their body very closely, the body is covered by calcareous shell. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ calcium carbonate का shell पाया जाता है. Most of them they have a calcareous shell, right? Then if they look at this body, the body is basically divided into three parts. हम आपको पढ़ाएंगे बाद में. The body is distinct into three parts. One part is called as head. Now this part is called as body, and then they have foot. They have foot. Normally in them the body is divided into three parts. If you look at the head region, many of them they have antenna. This sensory antenna. This may not be present in everyone, but many of them in the head region they contain sensory antenna. That means the body is very soft. Mollusca means soft body. They are so soft bodied, they are just jelly-like. So in order to protect them, they are actually enclosed within shell. ये shell के अंदर पाए क्यों जाते हैं? Shell से बाहर आ जाएंगे तो ऐसे jelly जैसे दिखेंगे. Look how soft they are. Just disturb them and they will pull them back into their shell. So mollusca means soft body. Since the body is soft, most of them they have an external covering of calcareous shell. In them the body is divided into head, trunk or body and foot as well. So just see this, the body is unsegmented. Unlike annelid, arthropod and chordate, जहाँ body metamerically segmented है, in them it is unsegmented. There is a definite region called as the head. Then there is a body which is also called as visceral hump. Hump होता है ना, the पीठ का. You know that camel में भी hump होता है, the projected part of the back. That's called hump. So in them the body is the anterior region is called as head. This part of the main body is called as the visceral mass or the visceral hump, since it looks like a hump. And then this part is called as foot. ठीक है? So mollusca are soft-bodied organism. In them they may have a calcareous covering. The body is distinguished into three areas, that is head, visceral hump and foot. The body is very soft, right? A soft and spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over the visceral hump. इसका मतलब क्या है आप सुनो यहाँ पर. What happens is, just see here, they have a body which is very soft. I told you, the body is very soft. I'll just make it this side. They have a soft body. So they are covered by shell. So let me consider this to be head and let this region be considered as foot. So this is your foot, this is your head and this is your visceral hump. They are covered by what? A calcareous shell. ऐसे shell से covered होते हैं, which gives them protection. A soft and spongy layer of skin forms a mantle over the visceral hump. इनके skin का एक बहुत soft layer यहाँ पर बीच में पाया जा. This is found here. ठीक है? This a spongy layer of skin. This spongy layer of skin that is found between the shell and the body. This is called as mantle. ठीक है? This is called as mantle. See this. This forms a mantle. The space between the hump and the mantle. Now this is the hump, blue color. Green color is your mantle. Now this is your hump, the visceral hump, right? The space between the two. This one, which I am drawing it in red. This is called as mantle cavity. This is called as mantle cavity, and this mantle cavity, it accommodates many extra organs like gills. See ये gill जो है, this gill is found in this mantle cavity. तो होता क्या है, अगर इसके बॉडी को देखोगे ऐसे सॉफ्ट बॉडी है, उसके ऊपर एक लेयर ऑफ स्किन होता है, we call it as mantle, and ऊपर में there is visceral hump which is made up of shell. So in between the mantle and this, visceral hump or the shell, there is a gap. This is called as mantle cavity, and this space, this utilized to accommodate many of its organs. One of the common organs which is found in this mantle cavity, that is your gills, which covers the feather-like gills. And in mollusca, the gill has both respiratory and excretory function. Normally what we know, that gills are respiratory in function, but in mollusca, gills are both respiratory and excretory in function. So this is about the body type. So I have given you a description of the body. Mollusca means soft body. The body is quite soft, divided into head, visceral hump and foot. Now the visceral hump has a layer of skin called as mantle, and the space between the hump and the mantle is filled with mantle cavity, and in this mantle cavity on this side we have the gills which help in respiration and excretion. So this is, and the body is unsegmented. So these are the points. Symmetry, they are bilaterally symmetrical. Just look at them, the body is bilaterally symmetrical. Germ layers, we know them, all of them are now triploblastic, and the coelom, they have a true coelom, and in them also, like arthropods, the coelom is filled with blood, and you know that such blood filled coelom is called as hemocy. If you remember, in my first 3 lectures I told you very clearly, I think it is in my 3rd one, I told you very clearly that only in arthropod and mollusca the coelom is hemocoelomate. So I am sure आपको अब तक याद हो गया होगा, because we have already done. The level of development has to be organ system level of development, because right from the type of askell helminth, the system is organ system. So you can see there are a lot of organ system. This is digestive system, this is the reproductive system, then this is the respiratory system, this is nephridia, that is the excretory system. So they have the organ system level of development. So let us come one by one. First we come to the digestive system. So the digestive system, you know that it is complete. ये तो askell helminth के बाद ही complete हो गया. That means there is a fixed mouth and there is a fixed anus, and in between it is distinguished into mouth, stomach, digestive glands, intestine, etc. But इसके digestive system में एक interesting चीज हम आपको बताएंगे, radula. It's a very important question for your school exam. आपकी स्कूल की टीचर पूछेगी what is this radula. I'll show you that in my next diagram. This what happens in the head region. Now look at this. Here I have made it this way. This is the head region. ठीक है? See, head region को I have enlarged. This is my head region. I have now made it reverse. पहले head इधर था, I have made it reverse. There you will see. I will show you. Just let me make it little big. Just see this. If you see this, ये जो आपका head region है बेटा, इसके mouth के अंदर अगर आप देखेंगे, so this part is your mouth. If you look inside the mouth, you have a lot of teeth-like structure. Like this teeth-like structure inside the mouth. This is found only and only in mollusca, and this teeth-like structure is called as radula, and this is a rasping organ. Rasping मतलब ऐसे चीर फाड़ करना. When you have sugarcane गन्ना, how you have like this rasping. ठीक है? So this is found within the mouth. This is unique only to the mollusca. This is found within the mouth, and this is considered as, see, look at this. I'm just showing you the radulary teeth. So you can see here, this is the mouth. The mouth contains radula, and the radula is an organ of feeding. It helps in, it's a rasping organ. Excretion, I told you, आपके NCRT में क्या लिखा था? Gills are both for respiration and excretion. So though I teach kidney sac, but you will not remember kidney sac. As per me, it should have been kidney sac, but you will learn that no, it is the gills which help in both respiration and excretion, because for NEET, it is only NCRT which is given the prime importance. NCRT को ही मिलता है. Respiration, since most of they are aquatic. I told you they are mostly aquatic. Most of them are marine now. Very few are freshwater, and even those who are terrestrial, you find them only in rainy season. Snails कब दिखता है? Rainy season में, when the environment is moist. So obviously respiration will take place with the help of gills. The gills are also called as ctenidia. ये gill को देखो मैं enlarge करके दिखाएं. This is how it looks, book-like this, and these gills, they basically help in both respiration and excretion. Locomotion, I told you, they have a well-developed foot. ये नीचे के side में they have muscular foot. with the help of which they normally move. Some of them, aquatic forms, they also move with the help of tentacles. Circulation, I told you, in case of arthropod and mollusk, it is open circulatory type of system. ठीक है? So circulation में the circulatory system is open. That means I don't know. Yeah. So if this is the heart, just look at this diagram. This is the heart. ठीक है? And the heart से जो blood vessel निकला, it has abruptly broken, such that the circulatory fluid or the blood, it fills up the entire cavity, and this blood filled cavity is called as hemocy. ठीक? In them the blood contains a copper containing pigment. This is एकदम extra. हमारे blood में what we have an iron containing pigment, and we call this iron containing pigment hemoglobin. Hem means iron, and globin is a protein. So this iron containing protein which helps in transport of oxygen, this is called as hemoglobin in us. In us, even in annelids, the blood is little reddish. So whatever, this is hemoglobin. But in them, in mollusca, the respiratory pigment is not iron containing; it is copper containing. It is not iron containing; it is copper containing. So it is bluish in color. हमारे blood में we have iron containing pigment, hemoglobin. So it is red in color. Iron is red. But in them they contain copper containing, and this is called as hemocyanin. ठीक है? Among mollusca, cuttlefish. This is your cuttlefish. This is the only exception where the circulatory system is closed. Otherwise, all of them, the circulatory system is open. Nervous system. Since it's a non-chordate, इतना detail जानना नहीं है. Obviously, the nervous system is what? The nervous system is solid ventral nerve cord. ठीक है? So just let us see. You can see here the nerve cord. The nerve cord. This is your nerve cord, and this is your solid nerve cord. Just बता रहे पैर के साइड में जो पाया जाता है उसको प्लूरल नर्व कॉर्ड बोलते हैं, है ना? किसी को हम सेरिब्रल नर्व कॉर्ड जो सिर के चारों पाया जाता है, we call them as cerebral. But you need not know the names. You already need to know is that the nerve cord is solid and ventral, just like in any of the non-chordates. After nervous system, we come to reproduction, as we always do. Animals are usually unisexual. That means male and female, they are separate. अब आप देखोगे सब में arthropod onward, male and female separate. Arthropod onward, now there is no unisexual animals. They are oviparous, that means they lay eggs. ठीक है? Development is indirect. I told you in all of them almost they have a larva. They have a lot of larva. मतलब different mollusca का larva is different, so they all have their own name. Like mollusca में सारा mollusca एक ही larva नहीं देता है. Some mollusca form veliger larva, some form trochophore larva, some glochidium, but the most common is the trochophore larva. This is the veliger larva, this is the glochidium, but please do not learn the name of these larval forms, right? So this is about the reproduction, just showing how the larval form is formed. This is the female, male, they will form sperm and egg. Fertilization will take place, egg will form the larva, and then the larva will form the adult. Sometimes you may have more than one larva form. Like आपने देखा ना पिछले वाले में, trochophore larva gives rise to veliger larva, then it forms the adult. So one larva will give rise to another larva. कुछ common examples. इसका short form है cold apse. That means you have to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 examples. Cold apse. All the apes are cold, outdated. आपके एनसीईआरटी में फोटो दो ही का है. एक है ऑक्टोपस, कॉमन नेम इज डेविल फिश, एंड द अदर इज पाइला, आल्सो कॉल्ड एज एप्पल स्नेल. ठीक है? आई विल टेल यू, एक क्वेश्चन आता है, व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ ट्रू फिश? सो दिस इज नॉट अ ट्रू फिश, इट्स एक्चुअली मोलस्का, डेविल फिश. आपने पढ़ा था पहले लेपिस्मा, सिल्वर फिश. ठीक है? दे आर नॉट फिश, बट वी आर कॉलिंग देम एज फिश. So they are not true fish. We are just giving them a nickname. ये सारे ऐसे एग्जाम्पल जरूर याद कर लेना. उसके अलावा you have to know pink dada, pearl oyster, sepia, cuttlefish, loligo, squid, octopus also called as devilfish, aplysia, sea hare, dentalium, tusk shell, and Chetoplura. Now you have to learn them since they are in your NCRT. When you go through the question paper, you will understand. They will ask you, radula is found in which one of the following, and they will not give the option like mollusca, echinoderm, hemichordate or chordate. ऐसे नहीं देंगे. You know that radula is found in mollusca, But the option will not be mollusca, the option will be Aplysia. So they will ask which of the following has radula, right? And the option may be, like A, Ascaris. Which one of the following has radula? Say option may be Ascaris. Say it may be scorpion. Say it may be Aplysia, and fourth it may be silverfish. Now you know that this is found only in mollusca. So आपको चारों example में you have to identify which of the following example is mollusca. All questions they come example based. They will ask characters, but they will not give the name of the phylum. They will give a representative of each of the phylum. So example learning is the most important thing for your medical entrance examination. So these diagrams are not there, but for you I have put them together so that you can see how they look. This is pink tada, the pearl oyster, जिसके अंदर pearl बनता है. This is sepia or the cuttlefish. This is how it looks. Just like octopus, see it has so many like sucking foot type structure. Then this is your loligo or the squid. This is how it looks. This is Aplysia or the sea hare. It looks like a hare. What is hare? A rabbit. है ना? So this looks like, so we call it as sea hare commonly. This is Chitoplura. This is how it looks. And this is Dentalium, tusk shell. They look like elephant tusk. So we call them as tusk shell. So we have done arthropod. Now let me quickly take you to the NCRT before we conclude this chapter. So please open page 53 of your NCRT. You have a look at these diagrams. This is your pila and this is the octopus. Now look at the characters. They are the second largest. Great. They are mostly aquatic, marine or freshwater, but some of them may be terrestrial. They have organ system level of organization, bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate. This you know. Body is covered by calcareous shell. Body is unsegmented, head, muscular foot, hump. Soft layer is found between the two. This space is called as the mantle cavity. This contains gills, which are used for both respiration and excretion. The head has sensory tentacles. The mouth has spine-like rasping organ called as radula. Okay? Now if you move to the next page, you will see that in reproduction it's given they are dioecious, oviparous, indirect development, and these are some of the common examples. So with that we have covered phylum Mollusca as well. I hope you understood it well. In my next lecture, now I am going to teach you echinoderms. Till then, please do revise this portion. We'll meet very soon. Till then, goodbye and goodbye.